Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Think Collecting, where we set no limits on what we're going to collect. Today I am going to give my viewers a quick tip on what I consider to be one of the if not the first video on YouTube on this topic. Now, I don't know why there has been no videos on this topic yet. I have no clue. But maybe we might be onto something here, and maybe we might get lucky and make a little bit of money. Who knows? Well, we'll see. So what I want to talk to you about is Willow comic books in specific. Now, Disney Plus has announced a Disney series based on the original Willow movie that was directed by George Lucas in 1988. Awesome, huh? If you're a Willow fan, that is incredible. Not only did they announce that, but Warwick Davis, the original actor that played Willow in the original movie, has agreed to star in this series that Disney will be creating. Incredible. That's like insane. So, okay, so why don't we just do what everybody else has been doing and taking these Disney Plus series announcements and finding the first appearance in the comic book, which I did. And Willow had a run of comics, 1 to 3. Very small run, just 1 to 3, and they had a graphic novel, all put out in 1988 during that movie release. Now, as I was doing my research, I went into the CGC census and I looked up like how many of these Willow books are out there, because like when I did my eBay research on this, there's none on eBay really in the CGC market at all. They're all raw comic books, but we're talking like extremely low numbers. So how cool would it be to have the first appearance Willow #1 comic signed by Warwick Davis in a 9.8, especially if you're one of the movie fans. Like, that's my goal. I'd love to have that happen. So I've been hunting around on eBay, and I've been trying to like snatch up any Willow comics, that 1 to 3 Marvel series, in near mint condition, because I want to try to get like a 9.2 to a 9.8 book. And there's not much out there, to be honest, in raw copies. I don't know if they've been like bought up. I don't think they have, because they're still like extremely cheap when you do find them. So I'll show you a couple that I've purchased, and one of them is actually just right in front of me. It's a Willow #2. This is the issue 2, not #1. And it's in a nice new CGC case, and it's a 9.6, not a 9.8, which, would be nice. But I got this guy for $70. I mean, I think that's reasonable, very reasonable. I was really happy to get this book. And then I bought a couple, I'll show you pictures of a couple lots of what are considered 1 to 3 lots of the Willow book in near mint condition plus. So I'm hoping I get these soon in the mail and they're good. And I also ordered, the comic also came in a poly bag. And you get all 3 books in the poly bag, like this, all sealed in the poly bag, 1 to 3. There's a few on eBay, about for like 50 or 60 bucks. So if you're willing to take a risk, sometimes those are in good condition inside, sometimes they're not, but I'm not an expert on that, but I think this is a great opportunity to be looking out for near mint condition Willow books, especially that #1 book. And maybe even that graphic novel, if you can find it. Now, I don't even have any of these books yet. I wanted to put this video out for you guys right away. I didn't want to like get my books in and be like, look what I got, now try to buy them. Because I honestly think there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have large followings. And when they toot about these books, these first appearance books, there's enough people on their followings to go out and make an impact on like places like eBay, where you find these books in limited amounts. So like, I don't think that's going to happen with my channel, because I don't have too many followers. Now, they did make it in a newsstand variant with the barcode and the direct version, so you could be out on the lookout for those. Very hard to find #1 in the variant version, the UPC code. Very hard, actually, especially in that very high condition. But if you do find it, they're not going for very much money. Nobody's really talking about these at all, to be honest, except me, for some reason. And I loved the movie. So that was one of the things I wanted to point out about the comic book. The other thing I really liked about the movie, I just wanted to have to say this, is they never made a sequel. That's cool. You know, they made the one movie and they just left it alone. You know, whether or not it was popular or not, some people liked it. I liked it. I loved it. One of my favorite movies. My sister loves it. She's a huge Willow fan. She has like a massive Willow collection. So I'm so jealous because she's gonna, you know, I'm sure that collection's gonna be going up in value as people start falling in love with this movie again. And apparently you can watch the original Willow from 1998 on Disney Plus right now too. So that's also gonna, I think, start sparking a little interest. And you know, I think people do know about this, to be honest. Like, people do know Willow's coming. And the people that are selling these comics, I've seen in their listings, they're saying, you know, Disney Plus series coming soon. But they're selling, like, the whole collection for, like, 25 bucks. Or 30 bucks. So, like, sweet. That's awesome. And I'm not, like, saying they should be going for more, but I just feel like these are extremely limited. And the Willow #1's going to be the collectible book, in my opinion, if that series is good. Even if it's not good, Warwick Davis is making an appearance back on the screen in the Willow franchise, so that's just cool right there. Whether it's good or not, that's good enough for me. So I am hunting these books, and I suggest you do too, because we can get them for like $10, $20 still. Extremely cheap. Extremely cheap. Other thing I wanted to mention quickly also, they also made a little toy line on Willow made by Tonka. They made these little Willow toys. You know, you get these figures with the horses. That's about all they made for figures. And then Sears, I believe, Sears Canada made an exclusive couple sets to go with this toy line. But yeah, they didn't make many of these toys. They're also very cheap on eBay. You could get them new and packaged still. These are courtesy of my little sister. She gave me a little bit of extra of her extras from her collection. So I appreciate that, and thank you for watching my channel. And please comment and subscribe what you think on my theories in the comments box. And maybe you have a theory on why these books haven't spiked in value yet, or why there aren't very many of these books that people have taken the time to go get graded. Is it just not a very popular movie? Does it not have a huge fan base? I'm not too sure. I love it, and I'm just gonna take advantage of the soft market. Start collecting Willow. Thank you. Bye.